morning. It is day number 75, and I am currently on my way back to the airport. That was a very, very short stay at home, and my little girl Lily, she finally started letting me pet her and give her all the belly scratchings like normal, and then I'm leaving her again. Oh, it's breaking my heart. She's gonna hate me so much. Lucy, she'll be fine. But yeah, so heading to the airport, and then my friend Phase 2 is going to pick me up from Harrisburg Airport when we get into Pennsylvania, and then he's taking me straight to the trail. They are talking heavy thunderstorms and rain for the rest of the day, so not looking forward to that on my first day back. But the next 3 days are supposed to be sunny and in the 70s, so that should be really nice. And oh, and you can meet my daddy. This is my dad. So yeah, just heading on there now. So I'm sure between now and when I get on trail, the video is gonna be very choppy because I'm not very good at vlogging when I'm at home. So I will see you guys later. I am back. This is the trail, you guys. I am dropped back off in Duncannon, and I'm making my way north. My friend Phase 2 picked me up from the airport, just dropped me off. Oh, thank you so much, Phase 2. You are the best trail angel ever. Oh, all right, it's raining. There's supposed to be heavy thunderstorms, but I think, knock on wood, that those already passed through, or they're not going to. But if it rains the rest of the night, no biggie. But tomorrow is supposed to be sunny and in the 70s. It's going to be beautiful. I missed the worst 2 days of the week in the 90s, so yay me! Well, I was just offered a ride. I have no luck when I actually try to hitch. But when I don't want to hitch, somebody tries to pick me up. Never fails, right? Alright, going over some railroad tracks, and then I'm going to start climbing up there. Looks like it's going to be a big climb, but it finally puts me back in the woods where I belong. Here we go. You know, I thought with me getting this late of a start on trail, I would not have to deal with spider webs. But it seems nobody's been through here in the last couple hours, and all the spiders have rebuilt their webs. And it's going on 5 o'clock. Those little butt faces. Yeah, so if I go to Clark's Ferry Shelter, which is where I'm heading, or the goal anyway, it's another 2.2 miles from here. So I think that's where I'm going to head to. I don't know if I'm going to go past that, because if I do, it would just be to a random tent site. And I don't know if I have enough energy to do that today. You know, I'm tired from traveling, and then the drive here, and then hiking. It's been a really long day. I just passed Clark's Ferry Shelter. I stopped there to go get water because I had very little left, and there's no water for a while, but I'm just going 1.2 past the shelter. That'll make it, I think, exactly a 5-mile day. It's a viewpoint that supposedly has room for a few tents. So I think I'm gonna go there. I just want to get in an extra mile, so it's 6 o'clock right now, and I've got time, and the sun actually started peeking out for a minute. Whew. Sorry, I was climbing uphill. Yeah, it'll give me 1.2 less to do tomorrow, so let me get there, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. This is a beautiful view, even with the power lines. What a gorgeous evening this turned out to be. Another beautiful view. That last view back there was actually where I was going to stop. But you know me, never can keep to my word. Tisk tisk. There were some campsites there and I thought about it. But I was like, you know what? It's still daylight. I still have time to make. So I'm pushing it further. I really want to get to the next shelter, which from that viewpoint was 5.5 miles. But the terrain, I checked that out, and it was only an elevation gain of like 413 miles. And it's pretty flat. So figured, oh, there are so many blowdowns on this section though. But I figured if there was any time to push the extra miles, would be now while the terrain's going to be flat. And it'll make tomorrow a much easier day for me. Because originally if I'd stopped at the Clark's Ferry shelter like I was going to, it's like a 24.9 mile day or something tomorrow. And then this will make it, oh God, I don't know. I'm bad at math in my head. I don't know, like 19 miles, somewhere around there. So that's a much better day. But I haven't seen anybody on trail. Only one person passed me. And she's going to this next shelter that I'm trying to get to. It's probably going to be late when I get there. But there was nobody at Clark's Ferry shelter. So I think a lot of people ducked into Duncannon because of that rain today. But, alright. I'm going to keep on hiking. And I'm probably going to get there really late. So I more than likely won't make a closeout video when I do get there. But I'll try to do one before I do. It is 10 after 7, and I am 3.5 miles out from the shelter. I'm already losing daylight, so I figured I'd make this video now. Yeah, I'm trying to think how many miles I got tomorrow, but it's not too bad now that I'm going here, and I think that makes today a 10.5 mile day, which, considering I didn't get started until, I don't know, I think it was close to 3:45. Not too bad. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, yesterday morning at home, after I got up, I weighed myself. And from the day before I left for this trip to yesterday, I have gained exactly 4 pounds. Yep. I've gained. Oh man, I'm sure it's all muscle, because I have been feeling like when I look in the mirror, I look thinner and more toned. And my family, when they saw me, they said I definitely look skinnier, but in a good way. My mom, hi mom, she was commenting on my calves, because my calves have gotten huge. I've actually had 2 strangers that I talked to at different points on this hike mention my calves, so yeah, they're getting pretty built up. But yeah, they say that the men on this trail, when you through hike, they at the end they looked malnourished, and the women look like models when they finish. Yeah, I don't mind that I didn't lose weight, because I think I did lose fat, but I gained it back in muscle. That works for me. It's just sad that I won't be able to keep up this kind of routine when I get home, and it's gonna mostly go away. Alright, well, woo! I'm gonna probably end this for tonight. If there's anything else I want to add, I will come back to you guys, or if there's anything left to show you, I will put it at the end of this. But if not, I will talk to you guys in the morning. Very neat. I didn't realize this coming to a little bridge over an overpass. Oh, and there's a view. Pretty. Hey, yo, honey. Oh, it's okay. Well, that checks my day that I saw another deer. That means literally every day on trails since I entered Pennsylvania, I have seen at least one deer. I wonder if that would continue. That would be so awesome if I saw one every single day through Pennsylvania. Well, anyway, I'm about 1.5 miles now from the shelter. 7:47. I'm hauling it because it's starting to get a little dark in the woods here, so I really would love to have my tent set up before it gets too dark and I need to use my headlamp. So I'm hustling. Talk to you guys later.
She's Delaware.
Oh, you came a while. Of course I had to take that short little side trail, very short, to Table Rock. That view was beautiful, worth it. I am, I don't know, maybe 0.7, I think, or something like that, away from the shelter now. But yeah, I don't think there's not going to be any more views or anything. So I think this is officially my good night to you guys. I don't want to disturb people at camp if there's people sleeping. And so I'm just going to get in there and set up and crawl in my tent and go to bed. Because it's late. It's past my bedtime already. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night.